Welcome back to CNN Business Traveller in Bahrain. It is time for round 2 of the Flight Attendant Challenge, where we're going to learn the art of dinner service. Etiquette and elegance. At 35,000 feet, everything has its place, right down to where you put the salt and pepper pots. It's the passengers, though, you need to watch out for.
Would you have some bread, ma'am?
Can I have some Arabic bread?
Of course.
Can I also have a garlic bread as well?
Of course.
And a brown bread as well.
A brown bread. I always believe you can never have enough carbohydrates.
You can have some garlic, please.
On the plate, please.
Mum's clearly not on a diet.
Whose do you think looks more professional, yours or Aisha's?
Aisha's does look better.
Guess, did you notice how many times did he touch your glass like this? Is this how you like it to be served with a glass of water with finger marks all around it? Aisha, very well done. One very, very small thing. Just swap the pepper and the salt round the other way. So we have PS, pepper salt. Apart from that was excellent.
Aisha did very well.
Would you like a date?
You have to mind your P's and Q's right from the start. Serving Arabic dates and Arabic coffee is a sign of hospitality here.
Chef says that the lamb's very good.
And when speaking to passengers, polite and helpful, always at their eye level.
Ding, 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 ding.
No matter how difficult passengers are,
Oh, just a moment. No.
patience is a virtue.
Yes, yeah, a drink, please. A drink.
What would you like?
Well, what have you got?
Flight attendants are on the go from start to finish, and the uniform needs to accommodate a variety of tasks, from lifting heavy bags into the overhead compartment to elegantly kneeling down to talk to passengers. The uniform needs to be practical. It also needs to say something about the airline itself. Take, for example, Singapore Airlines. The fundamental look of the Singapore girl in the iconic kebaya hasn't changed since the 1970s. Other carriers will change uniforms when they want to revamp the look and feel of the airline. Take, for example, United Airlines in the US, which has recently hired the designer Cynthia Rowley to freshen up the look. I went to New York to meet Cynthia and those who'll wear her creations.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
This is the look that said it all. The 1960s flight attendants, pictured here in Spielberg's Catch Me If You Can. White gloves, fitted skirts, dainty hats, guaranteed to capture attention and adoration all round. And this is the reality, the decade-old United Airlines uniform that designer Cynthia Rowley's been hired to transform.
I've been flying all over the world, talking to people.
Employees are telling her what they want.
I want a business suit cut for a woman.
Yeah.
I want to look like a professional.
I want to look the part. I mean, we are professionals, and we have a tremendous amount of responsibility, and I want that confidence to be reflected through our uniform.
I want someone, when they see me walking through the airport, to say, what airline does she work for?
It's a huge challenge, a huge challenge. I mean, I have to make a lot of people, try to make a lot of people happy.
Cynthia is more used to cutting couture for the catwalk than attire for airlines. But by next year, Cynthia will have designed 10 different uniforms that will have been made into 96,000 items. The challenge is to be fashionable, but always functional.
I've been thinking about, like, when the flight attendants reach up, you see the linings in their jacket. So I want to encourage that. So I have, like, really beautiful print linings that will show.
Pioneering and practical.
They have a very tiny little space to work in. So things, I've been thinking about things like the skirts are narrow, so maybe they have a zipper that can unzip so that they can bend down. I want it to be something that's never been done before. I want it to be sportswear, dresses, and things that will give United a cohesive look.
For United, image is paramount.
If you put new uniforms on folks and help them look and feel better, they're set up for success, which leads to better customer service, which leads to more customer loyalty.
The dress that they're wearing now is basically like a bathrobe. Things like that I've been thinking about are elastic waist, right? So it gives you a shape, but it grows. Now here's another thing that people might not know, that women, well, I guess men too, you grow in the air. Like your size, you can expand like a whole size. I want the uniforms to be something that these people would want to wear anyway. It's like, why should they have to wear things they wouldn't be caught dead in real life?
New uniforms don't come round very often for good reason. It's the sheer size and scope of the operation. From maintenance to flight attendants to customer service and cabin crew. Cynthia has her work cut out. Training over, it's a chance to get to know our classmates a bit better and the lives that they lead.
The flying is quite hard. You have to put on a professional face 24/7 regardless of how you're feeling personally with the passengers, but that's only a very small price to pay for the lifestyle that we live.
We can get on any aircraft and travel to any destination we want to go to, paying 50% of the ticket or paying 10% of the ticket.
It's glamorous, it's very interesting. You meet different people, you get to know different places, come close to interesting cultures, and explore the world.
When we come back, Judgment Day. The flight to Dubai and back serving real passengers.